times, but never really explained what it was or how not to be it. At least I have. I mean, how many of us would stand up and say we're a bully? Exactly. Now, I'm telling you guys all of this because I said you guys don't know what it means. I'm going to tell you guys, but shh, it's a secret for now. I'm going to tell you guys after all of this because I can't. So I'm going to make you guys sit through story time of things that have happened to me. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy. That was awesome, not going to lie. Now, by show of hands, how many of you guys have ever been walking somewhere and overheard something that was negative about a friend or someone that you know that you disagree with? I know that I have. Wow, that's everyone. You guys can go ahead and put your hands down and don't raise them this time, but how many of you guys have ever said something negative without really thinking about who was around to overhear it? Now, a while back, I was walking through the halls and I had overheard something that really threw me. I had heard these two kids talking about how they thought it was a great idea that somebody in their class would pretend to have Tourette's to mess with us up. Now, I have Tourette's, and all I could think when I hear this was, what the heck? This person didn't know I was there, but even though they didn't, they had made my day a little bit worse without even trying. Now, I wanted to tap them on the shoulder and tell them what they were doing was wrong, but I chose not to, and just walked into my next class feeling terrible about what I had just heard. But I had thought about it a little bit afterwards, and I realized that I felt bad for those kids in the hallway, because they needed to use the differences in others to try to get a laugh out of something that is bad for other people. And that is something that really I pity. Now, another thing that happened to me, it was a couple of years ago. I was invited to a bat mitzvah, and for those of you that don't know that, it's something very important in the Jewish religion. It's a coming of age or a rite of passage. It's extremely important. There's often a very, very big party to celebrate it. Now, I had gotten invited to one of these. And I was really excited to go. I knew a lot of people going. Whenever I go, I always dance like a fool, because I'm terrible at dancing. And I was going to have a great time. But, unfortunately, 2 weeks before the bat mitzvah and before the party, my parents had gotten a call from the person's mom saying that I shouldn't go to the bat mitzvah or to the party because my Tourette's would scare the other kids. Now, imagine just for a second how I felt after I heard this. I was crushed, and I felt extremely excluded that I wasn't able or nobody wanted me to go to this thing where all of my friends were going. And I had thought about this too. I think about a lot of things after they happen to me. And I realized that people get excluded from things all the time, not just parties and things like that, whether it be in the lunchroom, not wanting somebody to sit at your table because they're weird or annoying, or in the hallway walking 3 steps ahead of someone because you don't want to talk to them. People get excluded from things all the time. Have you guys ever been excluded? I know I have. Or take the flip side. Have you guys ever excluded anybody? Think about it. I do apologize, by the way. I do say some inappropriate words. It is a tick of mine that I can't control. You're going to hear some things that you're not usually going to hear in normal conversation. Just wanted to get that out of the way.